We started, a Yahoo group, which will tell you how long ago it was. And we started just communicating through the Yahoo Messenger thing. We talked about, he likes milk, he doesn't do this, just basic, almost like a mom support group, because they were still so young. But that summer, we got together at Sesame Place up in Pennsylvania near Philadelphia. And some of the families came, and I want to say, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 kids. And they were all young. But we had him and one of the other girls in a stroller together, and people kept complimenting us on our twins. They looked so much alike, especially when they were younger. The kids looked so much, because, they're little and they look like little kids. But we had a group there, and then we also had people who just came up to visit other families from the area. So at one point, we had a room full of people who all had these little kids who all looked alike. And they're like, oh, is it a family reunion? We're like, yeah, kind of, yeah. They're all like cousins. Because, how do you explain that to people? Not everybody understands. I mean, because then you have to go into why you don't have, because some of the people have husbands. So we're made up of all different kinds of families. They're single mothers by choice. We have straight families, gay families. People just want to know why. We notified Fairfax when there was 100 children that we could name, birth date, where they lived, who their parents were, and could identify to Fairfax. They pulled him shortly thereafter. But our numbers kept growing because the sperm was still out there. But it wasn't until the DNA testing came really into everybody's homes that we've seen a big influx again. Probably, 25, 30 kids in the last 2 years, just like his age, teenagers or above, who all of a sudden did a DNA test for kicks or got one for Christmas, and now they know they're donor conceived. I had thought we needed regulation for a long time. Something needs to be different. I don't know what, but something.
It doesn't affect me too much, because while we are somewhat related through our donor, to me they're just another person. Some people are like, oh, they're like my siblings, which they are technically related to me, but I don't know them. So I know some of them, obviously, but most of them, just like you and me, I don't know them personally.
Right.
So my main concern would just be accidentally getting into a relationship with them without knowing if I'm related to them and that whole fiasco. But I think it's kind of cool, but I do see the worries of having that many people that are related just out there without knowing. Mm-hmm. So it's cool on a smaller scale, but as it gets to a larger scale like our group, it's a bit worrisome.